Hello everybody, my name is Noodle, and today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to stream professionally from Xbox to Twitch. So first off, you need a capture card. And in this case I'm using an HD60S, which is considered legacy. Well, you take it from your computer, so this USB-C to your computer. So USB-C to your computer. And this is just a USB 2.0 that I'm putting in. Nothing special. Alright, next, you're going to go from your console to your in port on your game capture. So, and this is your out port. It's the one nearest to the power plug. And then to your in port, which my in port is on the right hand side. Should be a diagram. Alright, from whatever screen you plan on using. So, from the out port to whatever screen you plan on using. In your case, it'll probably be a TV. For me, I'm using my monitor real quick. Later on in the video, I do not have this connected to a monitor. Next, you'll need to go to the website described by your capture card. In my case, it'll be right here. Anyway, it'll be this 4K capture utility. I've already downloaded it, I already got it going. And here in a couple seconds, we'll have a capture device found. And as you can see, we've got our Xbox up on the utility. Now, let's get on to the next part. So, a big issue with streaming on Xbox is going to be, well, you only have one audio channel. And that's because HDMI does not transmit two channels. It transmits one. So I'll show you real quick. You've got your USB-C. This goes to your computer. You've got your HDMI, which goes from your Xbox. Well, your Xbox only have one channel. You don't get the best audio. So for a more professional stream, what you're really going to want is two channels. So as you can see here, I got my mic/aux, and then I've got my desktop audio. I have my desktop audio separated into two different audio channels, and that is for different reasons. Alright, so I have my Xbox stuff up in the 4K capture utility, which is, this is the application that I downloaded from, like the software that I downloaded from the Elgato stuff, right? Anyway, this is just to show you what I'm doing on the Xbox. You'll be able to see it on your TV. Since I'm on computer recording this, it's a little bit different. But you'll also be able to see it on your laptop. So you can work with that. This is actually the quote-unquote camera that you're going to be using. So, now let's get back to what we're doing. Alright, I'm just going to pull this up. It's going to look trippy. So I'm going to put it up in this top left. Alright. So, again, we have our audio, which is through our mic. You could buy like a USB-C, or sorry, a USB 2.0 or 3.0, whatever you want to do. They're the same thing really, just one does more power. Microphone, make sure it's a cardioid. And if it's a cardioid, right, it's going to transmit audio like this versus like all over the place. So like whenever you're playing games or whatever, it's not loud. It's really nice. So plug in your webcam and your microphone to your laptop or computer. Get this on, or the application, which in my case is like the 4K capture utility for your Xbox. Plug up your Elgato like I showed you before. And beyond that, you're starting to be good to go. Now, after you do all that, you're going to have, here, let me show you. So over here on the 4K utility, you're going to see that I'm moving around. Watch my audio D. And I watch my microphone. And you see how they're both separate tracks? Well, if you just use, here again, there is a way to do this where you only use one track. It's not professional though. And if you use, here, let me just make sure that I'm showing you. Use this right here. It's an import for, it's a separate tool, matter of fact, and it's for Elgato only. It's a separate tool for Elgato, right? And it's supposed to capture your party audio and your audio at the same time. But again, it's not professional. And that would be one way to cut out your laptop and stuff. So if you want a less professional stream, worse audio and stuff, that would be the way to go if you didn't have a laptop. But in my own personal opinion, I mean, you don't even need a high-spec laptop. Actually, here, I'll put up the specs that you need to run OBS just itself. That's really all you'll need. And as long as you have a laptop within these specs, you're good. I mean, and I have a desktop, so, you know, if I want to stream like a, I don't know, Xbox exclusive that's not on Game Pass or whatever, there you go, I got it. Easy as that. Alright, but anyway, you get mic and aux, and then you got your desktop audio. So again, two separate audios. Now, moving into the next part. How do I get overlays? Right? You want overlays like this. Well, overlays are pretty easy to get. If you come over here to streamelements.com, which I will throw their link in the description if you want it, you basically just, it's not very difficult, honestly, but you make an account, you make an overlay. This is just one that I have for streaming. You can add like bosses, all this other stuff. If you want like a separate tutorial for this sort of stuff, I could do that, but it's really easy, honestly. You kind of like this is like where like people have subbed, followed, all that other stuff. My sub goal, this is an old chat box that I no longer have enabled. Whenever people would like follow or something, watch.
Hollywood tragedy is now following. Welcome to the Noodle Gang.
Pops up. It damages like bosses and stuff. It's very cool. So yeah, do that stuff through Stream Elements, right? Anyway, beyond that, after you get done setting up your overlay, hit copy overlay URL like this. Come over here to your Brent. Let's just make sure that we're good. All right, yeah, we're good. All right. Let's just triple check that we're good. Yeah, we're fine. All right. Come over here to browser 11 for say, right? See how it's showing the overlay? Well, anyway, at first this is going to be, here, let's just make a new one. Just make a new one because I made this previous to now and it has a few quirks. So just make a new source, right? Okay, I'm going to show you guys this just for simplicity. So it's going to come up like kind of weird. Like, see this right here? This is what you just added. And it's kind of like a background image. Well, before adding your source, change your width and height to your correct resolution. So if you're streaming at 720p, put it in 720p. If you're streaming in 1920 or 1080p like me. So like for me, 1080p, so 1920 by 1080. It depends on what you have in your OBS settings. And then just replace this URL with the thing that you just got into your copy paste pad, and now you'll have your overlay. Okay. Now, beyond that, there's more in-depth stuff that I could show you, like your settings for streaming and whatnot, like stream, Twitch. You'll have to connect your account, output. This is more complex stuff. If you need more help with this, drop into my Discord. I'll help you. Just, it's a bit much to go into for, you know, how to stream on Xbox video. You know what I'm saying? Audio, you could change this stuff if you need to, blah, blah, blah. Now, how do I get my Xbox onto the screen? That's a great question. All right. Well, I'm not going to delete this, but I will show you how to make it. All right. So you got this thing called video capture device. Click this, hit OK, come down here, and then you're going to do something called, and you'll see your game capture. Click this, hit OK, boom, it's up. Simple as that. All right. I'm going to delete this new one because I've already got one down here. You guys keep that. All right. So I'm going to get rid of my display capture now. And you are no longer going to see like my background or anything. So you're seeing it like it's gonna come play, right? And this would be what it looks like. So like, I don't know, just come up here to like Overwatch 2, load up a game, right? Whatever you're streaming. Change your stream overlay. Like here, let's skip this back up. So you would like change like your title, your go live category, all that stuff, right? and then you would be on your Xbox, play your game, be streaming, and it takes the stress off of your Xbox. By the way, if you stream on Xbox without this method, like of using like another device, it's going to put more strain on your Xbox. So probably try like the next gen Xboxes, not the poopy one that I have over here. Let me just, yeah. I have one of the originals. It's an old boy, like 10 years old. So, mine wouldn't really work for streaming necessarily. It wouldn't be 60 FPS, blah, 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 kind of deal. But since I'm using a computer, I can play whatever I really want to play. Which one do you want to use? This console? Cloud Network? February 8th, 2014. They're the same. We use the cloud data. And this is what it'll look like on stream again. So like when you're streaming, people come in, you'll have your face. Your face is a big one for bringing in people, right? Bozo the Hobo. Alright, fellas. And again, this is just me like turning this on and off, you know, so that it shows my Xbox. So again, people aren't going to see your laptop. That's just not how it's going to work. Doing this for display services only. I have different scenes. So like this one's Xbox, this one's just for this video kind of deal. Beyond that, you guys are pretty good. It's a pretty quick little setup. About a 10-minute little setup there. Thank you everybody so much for watching. And if you got any questions, put them down in the comments below. I do answer questions on Discord as well. So if you're interested in dropping by there, just drop by there. I can explain this in much more detail to you if you need. Almost a step-by-step versus just kind of like the broads. And if you guys want any like merch or anything, we got those links down below. But beyond that, peace out.